I want my phone. I put my phone back there. I love you.
Ah! Oh, I need to turn that down. Yes, open that. Boop, there we go. Now that's fixed. Now it won't be doing all the weird audio things and the audio stuffs with the things. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. What's happening in the world? Ricky, what is up? Jamie, I just hit my printer with my chair. What's going on, guys? Andy, how you guys doing? What's up in the world with everyone? What's going on? What are you guys doing for the holidays? Any Subaru or car problems out there? Let's do this stuff. Let's do the stuff and do the things. Crab sticks. I like it. Suave Subaru. Hello, Inder. What up, dude? Yo, what up, bro? So glad to see the EG33 back on track. Dude, I'm so frustrated with that thing right now. It's not the car's fault. It's just like shipping times. This one thing I hate about the holidays is shipping times get so far pushed out. There's almost nothing I can do on the car right now, which is very frustrating. And I'm like 3/4 of the way through shooting a video, so it's like it's dumb. I'm waiting on like stupid stuff, riv nuts, rivets, screws, hardware, all this like crap, tungsten for welding. It's so frustrating. Yo, that kid, what's going on, man? Andy, what's poppin'? Tanner, you're the shit. Hey, what up? AutoWorks, what's going on, dude? Logan, right? I think if I remember that properly, I believe so. Canton, what up, dude? Kuhn, hello. Thomas. Julian, what's going on, guys? How are you? I'm stressed. Like, I'm always stressed. I'm just, like, exceptionally stressed today. I have, like, 2 halfway shot videos, and I'm trying desperately to finish one of them tonight, and it's frustrating. It's stressful. Victor, what up, dude? Javier, what's good, big boy? You tell me what's good. What's good? Yo, Mitchell, what's going on? Jamie, it's Taco Tuesday. Oh, I think it's Chicken Nugget Tuesday over here. I think it's Chicken Nugget Tuesday. Merry Christmas, everyone. That's what I'm saying. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. If you don't celebrate anything at all, then Happy Tuesday. Whatever it is for you. Also, I fixed the Supra. Hit a solid 15 PSI like I was targeting. She spun nicely at 45. Ooh, very nice. What was the end result problem? Like, what was the end problem? I think it's down there. I'll get to that in a minute, though. Sup, Tanner? What's up, Trevor? Yo, get the parkour. Are we parkouring? Is that what we're doing today? We're parkouring? How's your Honda? It's great. Honda is great. The Honda is doing fantastic. IDK, been asleep for 4 days. Sick with COVID. Ooh, hopefully you feel better soon, dude. That does not sound enjoyable at all. Happy Tuesday, Tanner. Just watching Nuremberg Crash compilations. You know how many times I've watched those Nuremberg Crash compilations at like 2 a.m.? You just sit there and you watch them for hours. Like, you're like, oh, and it's always like it's like blast. It's always a good time. How's the Subaru? It's sitting outside, about to go put the... I'm debating if I want to go to the shop after this and toss the Evo's coilovers on and get the fuel pumped. Dude, side note, side rant, actually. Side rant. Radium, I don't know, so Radium stopped installing fuel pump hangers, or fuel pumps and fuel pump hangers for people now. So whenever you buy a Radium fuel pump, you have to put the fuel pump in, which is not a big problem. Not an issue at all. It's not a problem. The rant that I have now is because I have to put this fuel pump together, I expected everything to be there. They don't tell you anywhere on like when like you're checking out, because let's be honest here. Do we all read the product description of something that we're buying if we know we're buying it? No, we don't. Apparently, the fuel sock, even the fuel pump, you know the little fuel sock that goes on the bottom of your fuel pump? So I was putting together the Evo stuff, and I went to go put the fuel sock on. The fuel sock is sold separate from the fuel pump and the fuel pump hanger. It's a rant, small rant. You could have told me that so I could have bought it when I bought the fuel pump hangers. It's the little things. It's the little things that get to me. And they pile up over time. There's a small rant. Hi, Tanner. Can't wait for the EJ giveaway. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. So the block's down. Actually, I do have an update for you guys. So limited items. If you guys ordered, and I'm going to answer like this broad question because I've gotten it in emails a couple times. If you guys place an order for merch to get entered into the giveaway, if you order anything that's limited, I order that because that is all made to order. The other stuff we either have here or it just ships straight out to you guys. So if you order anything that's limited, Keep in mind that that's why you get the little box that pops up. It can say it can take up to like 2 weeks or so. So the first batch of limited merchandise shows up here on Tuesday. It's delayed shipping times because of the holidays. So I do apologize about that. But if you ordered anything limited up to order 525, it'll be going out on Tuesday. And then up to 554, that should be going out by next Friday to you guys. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update on that one. Just to kind of narrow that one down. Devin, what up, dude? What's up, brother? What's going on, man? What's sauce? What's saucy over there, dude? I'm jealous of all the snow. You guys are getting mad snow over there. We're supposed to get snow over here, which will be nice. Well, it's supposed to snow for like a week straight. Over here on like the west side of the state, it only rains all the time. So when it does snow, it's a blast. If it does snow, the Gulf R is going to go out there and get like snow time. All-wheel drive, hello. Bort Forts, shopping for parts for my 335 to put on in the spring. Dude, what are you looking at? Get some turbos. Get some bigger turbos slap on that thing. What up, dude? Dude, what up? You tell me what up. Oh, and some more Evo parts came in, you guys, today, which is always exciting. The replacement coilovers, the BC coilovers came in, and like I was talking about, all the timing stuff for the 4G came in today, too. So as soon as we get that block back from out front, we have everything to build that motor at this point. Rods, pistons. I need to go get the cams and the crank repolished, but aside from that, we should be good on everything else. So all the timing stuff came in today, too. The belt, all the pulleys and whatnot, the water pump. So get all that put back together, get that thing put back in the car. CD5, yo, David, Tanner, how's the Blue Brew? It's still a paperweight. Well, it's less of a paperweight now. Got the oil baffle and the pickup pulled off. I had to order some raw material today because I need to make an extension off of the, I wish I had it in here. Imagine this is the oil pickup. So I need to cut the oil pickup right about here and weld on, I don't know, like an inch to an inch and a half to be able to extend the oil pickup down to the bottom of the pan. And I also need to re-weld that hole shot that I drilled in it for the oil return because a lot of you guys pointed out that I drilled that thing way too low. And you're right, I totally spaced on that. I didn't even think about it. Gravity and fluid levels, I got to weld that hole back shut and move it up a little bit more. And then once I get that fitting welded on, I can take it over to the shop, get it all powder coated nicely, and then we can get that permanently bolted up to the car. I'm trying to get, like, I have the car completely disassembled at this point, so that way, as we're going through all of this stuff, we can just reassemble fully 100%, get it all back on the car, gaskets, everything bolted down. So I was looking at like heat treating options or heat coatings for the exhaust manifolds and stuff today. A lot of people were suggesting like hot coat, Cerakote, and things like that. So I need to get a painting setup at some point, at least just a paint gun to be able to use it all. I was trying to find something I could use out of a powder coating gun so that way I didn't have to buy more equipment. But looks like I'll be ordering that here in a couple of days also. What's the best car? What's the best car? That's subjective. That is 100% subjective. Tyler, yo, happy holidays. Car just went into the shop. Check engine light came on and off about 7 times. Well, did you get a chance to pull the code? I'm curious what the codes were. Or codes. Could have just been like a loose electrical connector. But keep me posted on what it is, dude. Keely, what's up? Doug, what is up, my friend? Doug, I want you to know, every time I look at the 4-port boost controller in the Subaru now, I always think of you. Doug, you're the first one that comes to mind. Harbor Freight, that thing. Harbor Freight is my, like, best friend for whenever I have to go get, like, cheap equipment. When you're firing her up, man, hopefully 60 days. That's the goal. 60 days. So I'm, like, trying to hustle. I got a whole bunch of, like I was talking about earlier, all the smaller crap, rivets, riv nuts, tungsten for the welder. I need to go pick up welding gas still, or shielding gas, call it whatever one you want. Hopefully soon. What's up, man? Finally catching a full stream. Dude, it's been a while. I didn't get the opportunity to stream last week just because we've been so slammed the past like week and a half or so. I'm just playing catch up all the time. Happy holidays. How's it going? Cody, it's going. Stressed as always, but we're living life, man. What's up, homie? Tap the like button, people. That's what I'm saying. Don coming in here policing people up. Just replaced the tow arm on my beater Camry, discovered an oil pan leak, and the thing is supposed to low maintenance. Well, I can't get the STI running. Dude, Camrys are supposed to be no maintenance. You're just supposed to drive those things till they blow up, which is like 500,000 miles. Which is actually funny. My buddy Eric had a Camry, and he just, no maintenance at all, just drove the thing. I think the thing had like 300,000 miles on it or something like that. I remember one day he was headed to work, and he saw a literal fire in the engine bay from the engine just self-destructing itself. As rigid as Camrys can be, they are not totally indestructible. I'm still chasing the over noisy issue I had. I'm afraid to hit boost. I'm told I need to get off the OTS tune ASAP. OTS, like I've said in the past, some cars like OTS tunes, other cars just absolutely hate OTS tunes. While every single one is built pretty much the same, there's small differences in between each one. There's plenty of things that can affect it: temperature, altitude, humidity, modifications you have done, assuming that everything is installed properly. So eTunes, man, like $300, well worth it. I'm saving for an STI hatchback or 2018-2019, so working 2 jobs from here to then. I totally feel it. I've been there before. Hopefully you're able to get the dream one that you want here soon. Is there any aftermarket oil pans for the WRX FA20? You don't need one. You don't need one. So the FA20 WRX has 2 oil pans. It has an upper oil pan and a lower oil pan. The one that you're talking about, I'm assuming, is the lower oil pan. They do make an aftermarket oil pickup if you do want to swap that out, but for oil pans, no need to swap it out. Good evening, bro. Finally back in Tacoma for the holidays. Welcome back. It's very cold right now. Hope you're doing good, man. Always stressed and good. That's how we live life. Bro, congrats on the Blue Brew. Never doubt. Dude, that thing was such a pain. There's still times I debate lighting it on fire and pushing it off a cliff and just watching it burn. But that is not here nor there. We are past all the crap electrical issues with it. Now it's just wiring in the Haltech. I was going to start doing that tonight, and then I went to grab my wire loom so that way I could start looming stuff up, getting connectors on, and getting it going. And, of course, I'm out of the loom size that I need. I only have, like, oversized loom, and there's no way that I'm shoving, like, 3 wires into an oversized loom. Definitely was just the top port on the second wastegate was loose. Tightened her up, and now she's a monster. I can send you an IGC. Sure, send it over. Send it over. I'm totally down. I always read the product description. Who reads the full product description as something? Am I the only one that doesn't do that? Am I the only one that just buys parts without reading the entire product description? It might just be me. That's crazy. I know, right? What are your wheel specs on your old DNR? They were 18 by 9.5 plus 38. Keep in mind, they do not clear Brembo, so if you're going to run those wheels, you're going to need like a 10mm spacer to be able to clear the Brembos. I don't know about the 18 plus Brembos, but for 04 to 17, you're going to need a little bit of space. I always read description, usually on more than one site. Am I literally the only one that doesn't read the full product description? That's God. Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe that's just a me thing. What's going on, brother? Happy holidays to you and everyone in here. I finally got my 2021 STI today. Congrats, dude. Congrats, Alex. I'm still waiting on my BRZ to come in.
Oh,
one day.
yeah.
One day it'll come in. I don't know when, but one day. Hopefully, the dealer did tell me January, so when it comes in, we'll go snag it. We'll pick it up. I'm excited for that thing to come in. Got some plans for that thing. Throw a turbo on it. Make some sauce. Make some jam. Make some chooch. Make some toast. And then we'll make some spaghetti. Send Small Dog to pick up the missing parts from Small Rant. Small Dog, go find the Amazon driver that won't be here till tomorrow and go get the stuff. He's not having it. He's just laying down there. He ain't having it. Chat, why you gotta jump over here? Chat always jumps on me. I read all product descriptions. Creating the description for my old job's website was one of my tasks. Okay, maybe it is just me. Maybe it is just me that doesn't read the full product description. Could just be me. I don't know. If it is, my bad. My bad. Hey, finally made it to a stream. Happy holidays, Tanner. Hey, happy holidays to you, hero. Happy holidays, my friend. Heath Equinox. What up? What up, dude? Not all made by me, but built 40K different car part listings. Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a me thing then. Tom, what's up? Hero, happy holidays, chat. See, that's what I'm saying. No snow here, all dry, just cold. It is. That's how it is right now. Right? It's just cold. It's terrible cold. Ayo, give me a kiss, Dan. Get over here, dude. Let's get weird. I'm joking. Let's not get weird. Let's not. I'm joking. We're not getting weird. We could get weird. We're not getting weird, dude. We're not getting weird. We're not getting weird. What's up? What's up? That guy burger. Where's hot dog sauce? Hot dog sauce. You in here? I just like saying your name, dude. Hot dog sauce, you in here? Calling for you. What is that shirt in the top left? The top left. That's my right, but left for you. Left. That one. That's like a second merch drop drive shirt that we did a while ago. So whenever we do merch drops, like I only drop them once. Like after they're out, they don't. I don't like how I said that. Like, we only drop them once. We drop it like it's hot. No, we only do them once. So if like you want a peach one or a cotton candy one right now, and I have a sample of the cotton candy one that showed up. Well, I just got that one in. But yeah, after we only do one release, except for the drive hoodies. The drive hoodies are the OG ones that will always be on order whenever we do merch drops. But for the most part, if it's a limited item, it's like you have this time frame to order it, and then it's gone forever. Like I had a couple people asking about the mint ones. Mint ones, unfortunately, are not coming back. I've gotten any snow. I regret buying 1K snow tires. Yo, let me get them, David. Let me get those snow tires. And they're supposed to get snow here too. That sucks. The Subi's not running though. Dude, the Evo and the Subaru are not running to go play in the snow. Dude, last year we missed the snow because the 05 STI was sitting on jack stands. This year we're missing the snow with the Evo because it's obviously on jack stands. But then again, there's no way in hell that car was going to be running. And with the Subaru, so one day we'll get those cars into snow. Tom Vang TV, hi, hello. I got a foot of snow here. That's so much snow. Tanner, what's up? What's up, Alexander? I need the snow to hold off. I'm in the middle of a header swap on my Honda. Keep running out of daylight. And dude, that's the thing. In wintertime, it sucks working on cars because it gets dark out at like 3:30. And it's not necessarily the cold that bothers me, but it's the dark. Because it gets to be dark out at like 3:30. I'm like, oh, it's getting late. And then I look at my phone. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm like, no, it's not. It just feels extremely late. Like in the summertime, I could work till like midnight, no problem, because it's daylight till like 11 o'clock. It's so nice. Why can't we just have that all the time? I was planning Stage 2 Turbo. It is an N55, so I'm somewhat limited on power. Pfft. Send that thing to the moon, dude. I want to see it run. Same. Trust me, nobody wants to see the STI run any more than I do. I promise. I'm doing everything within my power to get that car running as fast as I can. How are you mounting the Haltech and the display? Good question. I will actually show you how I'm mounting the display. Let me pull it up real quick. Haltech IC7 display mount STI. STI. Where's my live stream screen share? There it is. Look at that. It's Blueberoo. It's the Blueberoo. This one done. So there's. Why can I not spell right now? Haltech IC7 display mount. We'll go 2015. There's one company that I found that makes these. They're on Facebook. Where are you guys? Where is this display? There's somebody on Facebook that makes a mount for them, specifically for this car. Oh, I'm never going to find it again, am I? It looks like that, but it's not that. Where's the company? There's literally a company that makes a mount for the Subaru, I promise. I'm not crazy. I could be crazy. Haltech. Okay, let's just get rid of the word Haltech. IC7 display. Small dog, you farted, dude. That is bad. Is that your way of telling me you want out of the office right now? Because that is... Dude! Oh, man, get out. All right, yeah, go be free. Go be free, dude. Dog farts are literally the worst. Oh! I think I found them. Ah, yes, these guys right here. They make the mounts. They have them specifically for Subarus. Nope. These guys. Mako Motorsport. So they actually make the display. Can I search their page? Search, yeah. Subaru. Boo. How do I get to their website? Take me to your website. I know they have a website. How do I get... Ah, there it is. I think they're in Australia. Find your vehicle. Subaru. GCA. Second Liberty. 2014 plus VA. Bam! This is how we're mounting the display. I still have to buy one and order one, but it literally just sits right in the stock display spot. And it holds the... Is this for the IC7? Wait a minute. Is this not for the IC7? It's only $207. I don't think this is the right one. This company, Mako Motorsports in Australia, they make a lot of the good stuff. For it, at least. So, we're going through them. Hey, dude, have a happy holiday. You too, Matthew. Question, if I do an OTS Stage 1 tune with no mods, should I do 91 Octane or 93? Whatever's in your area. Since my area only has 97, 80, or 87, 89, 93 for my WRX, go with whatever one they have in your area. If they have 93, use the 93 tune. That's going to be my recommendation. Also, Ravenchild, my friend, happy solstice! Brighter days are ahead. They are, aren't they? They better be. Actually, they will be, because what? Today is literally the shortest day of the year. It's the 21st. It is officially winter. I didn't even realize that today. Wild. It has barely snowed here in Colorado, so the car has stayed clean. That's why I took pictures of my... Ooh, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I wish we got snow like you guys get snow in Colorado. Like, we get, like, crap snow. It's, like, wet, slushy, cold snow. Everywhere else just gets, like, good snow. Look at that. It's, like, dual chat going on. Dual chat. That's how a lot of you guys actually ask me how I keep up with chats, and that's how. So I have this chat window open over here that you guys can see right now, and then I have another one open on Streamlabs, so that way I have, like, 2 chat boxes going at the same time, just to be able to try to keep up. What's up, people? A little late, but I made it. Welcome, Keith. Welcome. Cameron Chand. Hey, my boy. What up, Mr. Chand? David, did I miss anything? I mean, not really. We've just been chilling. Just been kicking it. Just been hanging out. Hey, that was me. I feel useful. What are your opinions on Subaru diesel motors? I literally just heard of them. I mean, I have no experience with Subaru diesel motors. Tell me if my wife bought me merch. I'm not giving anything away to any. I can't give secrets out. No secrets. No secrets. What are your opinions on Subaru diesel motors? I literally just heard of them. I have zero experience with Subaru diesel motors. I just not a thing that I've played with in the past, unfortunately. Harbor Freight, that thing. Harbor Freight's a good place. It's a GT30 too big for an EJ20. Bang for the buck, it's the best option. I'm gonna do cams, valve springs, and retainers. If you can try, yeah, you already said it right there. A high horsepower, high rev engine doesn't seem terrible. Already revs to 8K. I mean, if you can get more power up in the top of the power band, that's gonna be ideal for that turbo because you're gonna be pushing a lot more air. A little bit of porting on the heads will definitely help too with power and flow. So I would definitely recommend doing that. But it's not. I mean, it's not bad. You can make it work. It just depends on what you're doing with the car. It's all going to be like pushed out to the top end. I took my WRX last winter to snowboard. She's lowered. The front lip acted as a shovel and bulldozed for the town. See, that's what I'm talking. That's a free snowplow right there. It's a free snowplow. Dude, I'm glad you figured out the power issue. Looking forward to see more about the EG. Yes. It was a pain. Cameron, Cameron, you want my Evo? I'll sell it to you. How about that? Cameron, you want to come buy it? Bro, Cameron, well, you already had one. Why you want another one? You miss your old Evo, don't you? You miss your old Evo. I don't blame you. The Evo finally has seats in it, too, which is nice. Where did I just go? Just bought my first Subaru. Well, congrats, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, wait, STI. Huge learning curve from the Z chassis. Hey, that's where I came. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I came from the Z chassis into Subaru also, so you can totally do it. I had a Z33. Z33? Yeah, Z33. Oh, is that Smee Z33? Is that right? That was my I think that was my old Instagram name. It was a 04350Z. It was a fun car. I like my Z cars. I love them. Big Nissan, Subaru. I like them. But congrats and welcome. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. I promise. You can do it in less than 60. I don't think so, Alexander. It's not the fact that I physically can't do it in 60 days or like faster than 60 days. It's I financially can't do it faster than 60 days. They actually have really good spray guns there. Ooh, I will have to go check out the purple spray guns at Harbor Freight then. I'll have to check them out. Yo, Derek, what's going on? Ayo, loving your channel, my guy. Just bought my first WRX STI 2021. Welcome and congrats on the car, dude. Your videos are so informative. Needed to keep up your incredible work. Can't wait to see that flat 6 Rumble. All the love from AK. I believe that's Alaska. Is that Alaska? I don't remember if that's Alaska or not. AK Arkansas? Is that Arkansas? I don't remember. Also, Paladin! Appreciate the dono, my friend. Appreciate the dono, dude. Always helps. The support is always appreciated, my friends. Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, it was a Z33. The 350Z is a Z33. Yeah, it was that burnt orange color. It was the loudest color you could possibly have for a Nissan. Hoping that something like that. Unfortunately, Cobb has my access port. Go figure. Why does Cobb have your access port? Should know the details tomorrow. We'll keep you posted. Please do, Tyler. What's Cobb doing with your access port? What are they doing with it? Hope you're doing well, homie. I am doing pretty good, Phantom. A little stressed, but doing pretty good. Aaron, hi, I love you. Aaron, I love you. Let's get weird. Or not. You should buy those STI wheels off my friend who you reposted. Those are dope wheels. I don't have money for those, though. Those are some baller wheels. Those are some big baller wheels. Well, I only have an SF intake, no box, because I was... Get a box, 100%. From the previous owner, an axle back. I was in 5th gear, pole went to 6th. Was at 120 and cell came on. I think code was excessive boost met. What are you doing going 120? What are you doing? 120? Where are you mobbing to? I mean, it's probably excessive boost. Cold weather will I don't want to say enact, but it will promote excessive boost or boost cut limits, especially on OTS maps. That's why external wastegate is always preferred. How did you get the key fob to work, and what did you have to do? Good question. David, appreciate the dono, dude. Addition for getting blue going. Hopefully soon. All the small crap that I'm waiting on has been ordered. I'm debating if I'm going to put out, I don't know. We may or may not have a video out tomorrow, depending on, we'll see. We'll see what else I can get done. It's like all this small crap that's just like holding us up. AK is Alaska. Okay, it is Alaska. What is Arkansas? AR? I think that's what Alaska or Arkansas is. For the key and the STI. So, the biggest problem we were having with that car is it would only turn on. It wouldn't turn off. And I never let the car sit for more than 20 minutes at a time with the power on because I was like, well, I don't want to destroy any electronics or anything like that. I don't want to fry anything or I don't want to completely kill something. I don't know. Okay. So I was talking to someone up at the mod garage while I was building a car up there and they had a similar issue. And they were like, yeah, I just left the car on and he did it totally by accident too. He was like, I just left the car on with the key in the car for like hours on. I think he said it was like 4 or 5 hours or something like that. So I was like, interesting. I'll give that a try. So I tried the same thing. I left the car on for an extended period of time. It timed out and it turned off. I pushed the button a couple times. Then it started working. Well, it didn't work fully, but it would turn on, but I still couldn't turn it back off. So I let it sit for a little bit longer. And then after that, I started going back through the FSM, going through STIS, going through wiring diagrams, going through fuses, going through relays, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I literally don't quite know what happened, but I was like, I unplugged some stuff, I moved some wiring around, I redid a couple grounds, and poof, for some reason all worked. Don't know why. Also, Plumber! Appreciate the dono, dude. Merry Christmas, Tanner. Merry Christmas to you, Plumber. Merry Christmas, my friend. Always appreciate it. I got distracted. I apologize. But yeah, that is what happened. That's what made it start working again. I don't know why. Did you see Doug DeMiro's review? The 2022 WRX felt like he was encouraged to give a positive review. I did see it. I disagree with a lot of the points that he said. For me, so here's the big thing for me when it comes to buying a car. If I hate the interior in a car or I don't like the interior in a car alone, if we're solely basing this off the interior, I will not buy it. I will not buy it. Nope. I don't want to sit in something that I don't want to sit in something and drive something every single day that I don't like. It also still irks me that Subaru killed off SPT, which was Subaru Performance Tuning, for Subaru Performance Transmission. It's still a CVT and it still sucks! I apologize about that. I don't apologize about that. It's a CVT and it still sucks for a performance transmission. If Subaru actually wanted to put a performance automatic transmission in a car, they'd put a DSG in it. But they're not going to do that. A DSG and a WRX would be dope. I would buy a DSG WRX over a manual as a daily just because it would be so much more fun. Personal opinion on that one. But not even a side note. CVTs are not good transmissions for performance. They're great for daily driving. They're okay for daily driving. For performance aspects, no way. No way. Daddy Doug, diss and oopsie whoopsie. I mean, I don't think it's a totally bad-looking car. I still wouldn't buy one. Interior, I don't like how everything is integrated into a giant iPad. I don't want an iPad in my car. If I wanted that, I'd get a Tesla. I just give me a basic radio. Just give me some basic climate controls. That's all that's needed. Keep them separate. And the fact that you have to go into, like, the screen and go through, like, multiple menus to even, like, turn on heated seats. Just put the button back. Just put the heated seat button back. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. You're going to get me on a whole, like, rant on this WRX thing again. What do you think about the 2022 WRX? I mean, I'm still going on about it. DSG SDI would be insane, right? right? If they just put a DSG in it, 100%. 100%. It would be so much better than a CVT. It's the interior. Now you guys are going to get me to pull up an interior pick. 2022 WRX interior. Let's digest this as a group. Okay? We're going to digest this as a group. This is just, let me move my face out of the way right here. This is not okay. The tablet is what gets me. Keep it in the Ascent. Keep it in the Outback. Keep it in the Forester. Keep it out of your sports cars. Like, it's such a distracting piece. Hey, people already play on their phone too much when driving. I don't need somebody behind me in a WRX playing on a phablet, trying to turn on their heated seats or trying to change the climate controls or anything like that. Just put the buttons back. Just put the buttons and the knobs back. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just the tablet is what kills the entire interior for me. I don't necessarily mind the steering wheel or the gauge cluster or anything like that. I'm pretty sure this one's a Lavorg. It's just the interior for me. The exterior, I can learn to love it. It looks better in darker colors. I will agree with that, but the orange is hideous. It's got to be said. It's got to be said. The orange is hideous. Darker colors, not so bad. World Rally Blue, not so bad. Lapis Blue, not so bad. That rear bumper still hasn't grown on me. It's like a knockoff wannabe Varis bumper. It's just... all right, I'm done knocking on this thing now. We've gotten it out of our systems. I'm not buying one. Those tablets suck. I'm consistently updating and fixing them at work. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And the screen response time is accident causing slow. It's just... like the Subaru Starlink one in the current V8 chassis, I feel like is a perfect head unit. It's solid. No need to change anything. No need to change anything. And then they put a tablet that's like as big as my PC right here in the car to control it all. All right. Rant over. I think that was it. Hello there. Hello, Runishi. I might need your help with something I'm dealing with. Well, what do you got? But my 91K original mile Brat and my 07 FXT 5 speeds, so can I get a blob eye? Get a blob eye, dude. Get it. Do it. Do it. I'm about it. I'm all about it. 3 pedals, a shifter, and a wheel, and some sweet exhaust notes. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't need all these like fancy things in cars. Like, I understand they try to put it there as creature comforts to make the driving experience more comfortable for when you're driving to work in the morning or when you're sitting in traffic. It's just a distraction. Next media video, I sold the Evo for it. No, that you will never see that video. That video will never come from me, at least. It may come from somebody else out in the universe, but no, I'm not selling the Evo. I mean, for the right price, I'd sell the Evo, but nobody's gonna pay that right price. TBH, I red. I am blue. Do you recommend OTS or ProTune? ProTune, 100%. That's 100%, 110%, 120%, or an E-Tune. E-Tune is a ProTune though. My method, buy a part / item, look at review specs. See, okay, maybe I'm just the only one that doesn't read the full product description. That could totally be a me thing. And then my... one of my chat windows just jumped all the way to the bottom. That's all right. That's all right. I can scroll back up. Wow, I am quite behind. Quite behind. Hey, I just got my Cobb Stage 1 Plus Airbox access port installed, and it's amazing! Your videos were instrumental in my choice. Thank you. Hey, anytime. Warp drive-by. Anytime, dude. Speedy, hey, man, I recently purchased a 2021 STI with 3K miles from Carvana, and it came with an IEG AOS and a Cobb intake. I don't know if is tuned or not, but is that a red flag? Thanks. The intake, get an access port for, at minimum, that intake. The air oil separator, you do not need a tune for. But at least get one for the intake. How did you get the name Smedia? When I was in the army, my old boss was from Ecuador. Super chill dude. Super cool guy. But he couldn't pronounce... because my last name is Smith, but he couldn't say Smith. He called me Smee all the time, like S-M-E-E. Like the dude from, like, what is it? Peter Pan, the hook dude, or the captain. The dude from Peter Pan. Like Smee that way. And when I started the channel, I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. So it was like Smee Media. So it just became Smedia. It was like Smee, Media, Smedia. So now we're Smedia. And it's stuck. It's just stuck. Some of my friends still call me Smee too. So, I mean, I just rock with it. Never behind, always on time. Ooh, see? Swapping an SDI cluster into my bug eye. Need to figure out how to wire up the DCC control to get it all to work like OEM. STIS is going to be your best friend. STIS or FSMs. 100%. You're going to live in them. V7 cluster is plug and play. Well, there you go. You don't even have to rewire anything if you use that one. Smeeth! My comp downpipe keeps throwing a P0420 engine code. How do I make it go away? It's probably your O2 sensor, to be completely honest. If you're getting a P0420, it's probably from your O2 sensor going out or your O2 sensor dying. Those Jesse cats shouldn't be causing any cells or any check engine lights to come on. If it's a higher mileage or mid mileage car, I'd assume the O2 sensor is probably going out. It's gonna be your rear O2 sensor on the downpipe. Should have a yellow wire coming off of it. Can you start stocking thick boy sizes like 4X? Dude, the brand that I normally get everything printed on, I don't think they go up past 3X. But for the next drop, I'll try to go up to 4X for sizing. It just might be a different brand, so I'll have to order a couple samples in 4X first, just to make sure that it's like up to quality par. My cat's name is Lou. Lou the cat. I'm about it. Small dog? No? Okay, good. He took his little stinky butt out of here. Way to read the first couple words of my comment and ignore the fact that creating product descriptions were part of my job. I read that part! What are you talking about? I read that part. I feel like I'm getting yelled at. I'm throwing in the towel for the throwout bearing. Chirp. The sleeve kit is not a solution. There's no solution not involving replacing the clutch. I just need to limp it along for a bit. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm guessing FA20WX. Frazier. I'm guessing that's what it was on. It's an 05 plus cluster. That's what I could get local. I mean, can't argue local pickup. What could cause -14 on AF Learning vacuum leak on a 15 plus WX vacuum leak? What were the places checked for vacuum leak? Okay, we have circled back to vacuum leak. Honestly, just smoke test it or soapy water test it. See where the bubbles are coming from. See where the smoke is coming out. It's gonna be your easiest way to trace it down. What camera do you use? I use a Canon EOS R. It's a great camera. Great camera for video stuff and for photo stuff too. With a front mount intercooler, do you think you can run oil cooler and trans cooler if you were to cut out the turn signal areas and have enough airflow? As long as you can get airflow to wherever you're trying to stick them. LOL, read that one like 25 minutes late. As long as you can get airflow to wherever you're sticking the heat exchangers, then yes, you can. What you want to try to avoid is overstacking of all of the heat exchangers. So if you have intercooler, what'd you say? Intercooler, oil cooler, trans cooler, AC condenser, radiator. You're stacking a lot of stuff up there. I wouldn't go more than 3 deep. So like intercooler, AC condenser, radiator, or intercooler, oil cooler, radiator. I wouldn't go more than 3 deep. Unless you're going to start adding some like push or pull type fans to them to help with the heat exchanging. You want to try to avoid overstacking of all that stuff. Oh shit, Devin made it. Another dope-ass YouTuber. Yeah, I was watching some of Devin's videos earlier. I recently purchased a 2021 Subaru WRX STI with 3K miles. I was looking at the engine on it to see if it had any mods, and I found that it came with an air oil separator. That is a win. Also a Cobb intake. Oh, that's the one we talked about earlier. My question is, smart buying. Is it smart buying a car with RD intake? I mean, just get an access port and just throw a stage 1 tune on it. You'll be totally fine. Dan, hey yo, give me a kiss. LOL, I got a ton of parts sitting here just waiting to go on. I compare at least 3 STIs or more for parts. I got an IAG Street AOS for $379. That's not a bad deal right there. I like getting stuff on the lows. Everybody likes getting stuff on the lows. New GrimmSpeed Turbo and left for the WRX is sweet. Just the stock boost controller won't fit right. I have a GrimmSpeed controller. Just no tuned it yet. Grr. I've seen the GrimmSpeed one. It's not a bad looking unit. I know TDM has been out for a while. They've been doing aluminum ones that are anodized. They look pretty good also. But yeah, I mean, it's a good turbo inlet right there. That's why he didn't know what rod bolts he had. He didn't read that. I read that. They're L19 bolt. They were L19. I am 100% sure they were L19. They were stamped L19. I know they were L19. I know they were. My stock 2007 Spec B had the camshaft code. I replaced it and, of course, checked all the wiring. But it threw the code again and it started stalling. Thoughts? Now it seems to be running better. If it's running better, that's good. Normally, whenever you get a cam sensor code, if it's not the actual cam position sensor itself, the next thing that I check is mechanical timing to make sure mechanical timing is all like set in stone also. Because you could have 3 cam gears that are all like solid, and then maybe one has started to work itself because there's an inner dowel that keeps the cam gear lined up with the cam. I've seen some of them start to walk over time. It's rare that it does happen, but it does enable, it can't, well, it does, not does, it can enable a little bit of movement in the cam gear also. That's in like extreme cases. Try, in your case, if you replace the cam sensor and it's already running a little bit better, I would reset ECU learning completely. If you don't have an access port, disconnect your battery for 30 minutes. Let it sit there. That'll reset all of the learning that the ECU has already done. Connect it back up, let it idle for 10 minutes, go drive it around normal, and see if that helps with the problem at all also. If you have an access port, you can just reset ECU learning off of that though. I want your opinion on the Subaru EZ30 motor as a swap. If you're gonna do an EZ, use an EZ30 over an EZ36. Personal opinion on that one. But I mean, it's a great engine for swaps. It's not my cup of tea for a 6-cylinder that I'd want to swap in. Yeah, it's nice because the package of the engine is physically smaller. But think of it this way: the EZ is to the FA as the EG is to the EJ. Just think of it that way. EZs have offset rods like FA20s do. They also have a built-in oil pump into the timing cover. They also run off of a timing chain, similar to an FA20. So just think of it that way. EZ engines are to FA as EG engines are to EJs. That's how I look at it. Personally, I like EGs better. A 6-cylinder Subi running in 30 days. Market 30 days. Whose is running in 30 days? Not mine. No way in hell. I can't afford to make it run in 30 days. I put my rear LSD in my 21 WRX and center roll kit with ST suspension coilovers. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. What up, brother? Glad you are getting the EG33 closer to startup. Right? Right? Hopefully that thing will be alive here 60 days. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's my goal, at least. I still have to build a tune for it. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we got to do for that thing. But I'm trying. I'm doing everything within my power to get it going as fast as I can. I don't really know much about cars, so forgive me in advance. I'm asking. No, dude, you're totally good. There are no stupid questions here. And I mean, I think I've only let I don't think I've ever seen like a truly stupid question come through. Like a genuine question, not just like a stupid question that someone's made, but like a genuine question. I don't think I've ever seen an actual stupid one. My dealership just confirmed that my BRZ is going to be here the 28th. Can't wait to take delivery of it. What the hell? Where's my BRZ? It's all right. Mine will be here at some point. I'm not stressing it. I don't read the product description all the time. All right, I'm glad I'm not the only one then. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Not my double Ds. They're not my double Ds either, my friend. LOL, I just log on and first thing I hear is let's get weird. Dude, I mean, I'm just saying I like to get weird. I like to get weird. Everyone like to get weird. Smedia carbon fiber oil cap. You gonna make some? Let's get some. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down. Talk to me into it. Talk me into it. How would you do that out of carbon fiber? Can you do that with carbon fiber? Is that possible? Is that a thing? I need to know if that's a thing. I just got 07 SCI installed at GrimmSpeed AOS. Throw it in the, take it off and throw it away. It started to smoke out of the exhaust. I'm almost 100%. I take okay. Everybody in the chat. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus here. If you have a GrimmSpeed air oil separator on your car, take it off, throw it away, sell it, get rid of it, don't use it. Your car is better off not having an air oil separator on it than using the GrimmSpeed air oil separator. Let me tell you that right now. All the GrimmSpeed air oil separator does is push oil back into the intake track. Run that AOS for 5,000 miles, 3,000 miles. Run it for one oil change. Take off the turbo inlet, look inside the turbo inlet, and you're going to see a puddle of oil in there. I damn near guarantee it. 100% guarantee it. IAG, Cobb, Killer Bee, Crawford, literally anything else. Literally anything. I'm trying to save your motor here. All that GrimmSpeed one does is just push oil back into the intake track, and then it's going to run through the turbo. Just don't do it. Save yourself the time. Ravenchild just got back from a drinking trip and had some steelhead fishing. Caught 20 pounds of keepers and didn't black out. That's good. That's good. That's a party right there. Also, appreciate the dono, my friend. I mean, that's a lot of fish. That's a lot of steelhead right there. That's a lot of fish. I'm about it. Tanner's BRZ fell off the boat and it's chilling at the bottom of the Pacific. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Brutal. I'm not trying to be brutal about the GrimmSpeed AOS. I'm being honest about it. Like, the one thing, 100%. I like GrimmSpeed. I have no problem with GrimmSpeed, except for their air oil separator. I'm going to, like, GrimmSpeed, if you see this, either fix the design or just get rid of it, man. Like, something. Like, it doesn't work. The GrimmSpeed AOS is so bad I wouldn't even sell it to my worst enemy. When I bought the 05 STI, it came with a GrimmSpeed air oil separator. I took it off and I threw it away. And then I put it in a drawer. And then I think I sold it for like 20 bucks for someone who wanted it. I just, no. Just don't. Why did Cobb discontinue their AOS? I'm guessing carb certification stuff. Radium dual catch cans, another great option. Literally anything. Literally anything but a GrimmSpeed AOS. Like, Matt had one on his car for a while. There's a video of it. I don't remember what video it's in. It's just a more expensive IAG. Yeah, the Cobb unit is just an IAG unit that's rebranded with the Cobb logo on there. Matt ran the GrimmSpeed one on his car. It's just a prime example of it. I've pulled off GrimmSpeed AOSs on multiple cars. All of them do the exact same thing, but they just push oil back into the intake track. Just either fix the design or get rid of it. Tanner's been blacklisted by GrimmSpeed because of AOS. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't try to. Like I always say, there's parts that companies make that are fantastic. There's also parts that companies make that suck. Like 100%. And I'm just being honest here, so that way you guys don't go down the deep dark rabbit hole of having to second buy parts or do things multiple times. I mean that's why I make all these part lists for you guys also in these videos. Like I make all these lists for a reason, to try to help you guys. But yeah. That's moving on from that. Problem is that I don't know if the car was tuned. Access port, tune over it. If you get an access port, you can tune over a prior tune on there. Is the Perrin AOS any good versus the IAG? No, I wouldn't recommend Perrin either. I wouldn't recommend Perrin. Perrin makes like 2 or 3 parts that I'd buy. Perrin used to be a really cool and really like performance-oriented company like 6 years ago. And then now they just make like dress-up parts and just... Like, a lot of their stuff hasn't been updated or revised in years. Like, Perrin's rotated kit, I wouldn't advise that to anyone either. It sits so low, and it's just not well designed. It's just... Maybe 6 years ago it was great. But now in almost 2022, you got to update your products. You got to update your stuff. Like, you can't just make something 10 years ago and expect it to still do good today. You got to keep up with the market. Haste Media, thanks for the videos you do. They're really informative and entertaining. Keep up the good work, dude. I appreciate it, my friend. I feel like I've gone on a lot of tangents tonight, which I do apologize, you guys. GrimmSpeed intake is the best, and it's not that pricey. I don't think it's the best. I think the GrimmSpeed intake is the best option out there for the FA20. By far, it is not the best for the EJ. I want to retrofit my Hawkeye headlights. To whom do you suggest to perform the operation? What are you trying to do to your Hawkeye headlights? I used to build headlights for like 3 years. I can do stuff. Facebook admin got mad at me for telling someone to throw the GrimmSpeed AOS. Same. I got... Okay, I try... On Facebook, I am just as normal as everyone else. But if somebody tries to argue with me over something that is completely arbitrary or they're completely wrong, I will 100% call them out. And at one point, I was arguing with an admin of one group. I don't care if they're an admin. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Don't try to... It's just false information that they're trying to spread. In short, they kicked me off the group. It's just Facebook admins have, not all, some Facebook admins have a like stupid power complex. I don't understand it. Yes, FA20, my bad. Yes, best intake for EJ 2500. I'm Cobb SF for the price that you're paying for it, 100%. With the box, make sure you get the box. Without the box, you're just sucking in a whole bunch of hot air. But for the price and the like usability of it, 100% Cobb SF. Can't wait to see dyno pulls in the STI. Same. We're either going to blow up the transmission or we're going to do some fun dyno pulls. I'm really hoping that it doesn't blow up the transmission on the first pull. If you want the snows, I'm selling them next year. Well, I don't need them next year. I need them. I do. If I want to play with the Golf R like responsibly in the snow, I should probably put snow tires on it. But just because you're an admin doesn't mean you're right. 100%. 100%. What are your thoughts on an engine bay dress-up parts? Personally, I think it's a waste of money. I'd rather spend money elsewhere. I've seen people spend upwards of like $2,000 on engine dress-up kits. That's a turbo. That's a big turbo you can get for the same price you'd be spending on all of engine dress-up stuff. Dress up your engine bay with performance parts. You don't need fun colored stuff unless you want them. If it's your cup of tea, it's your cup of tea. For me, I personally won't buy them. In my eyes, it's just a waste of money. I see a Saab 9.5 Aero build in your future. Why? Is there going to be one that just randomly shows up out front of our house one day and then I just start building it? Web form admins are the same. Dude, Naziok admins. Dear Lord. Naziok admins are some of the worst admins I've ever seen. And I understand they're trying to help, but they do it in such a condescending way that you're just like, I don't want to be in this forum anymore. And you go to a different forum, or you go ask Facebook, or you come here to the videos. But yeah, like, Naziok admins were by far the worst. Beer time, about to make my Smedia net.order. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Get those orders in. Orders run until, or the giveaway runs until the 17th. If you guys didn't see it, and I want to say it was the last video, we have the brand new OEM crankshaft in the garage. The connecting rods, the rod bearings, the main bearings, the pistons, and the short blocker down out front, getting cleaned up, bored, honed, and then it's going to be up here. I'm going to be building that engine in videos for you guys, so that way whoever wins it can actually see the engine being assembled. We're not going to know who wins the engine till after it's built. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I like building Subaru engines. They're fun. It weirds me out because I've been watching a lot of videos on how to build 4G63s, and for some reason, it just weirds me out that with other engines, you put the connecting rod on the piston, and then you put the piston and the connecting rod into the cylinder, and then you bolt it to the crankshaft. For me, it's weird. Like, in my mind, it's like you put the connecting rod on the crankshaft first, and then you get that all together, and then you put the piston in, and then you put the wrist pin in. This is weird. Remember when I was like, fuck it, and just throw the EG33 into the ocean? I mean, trust me, I have not been there yet. I've still debated it. YouTube is definitely the best people in the community. See, that's what I'm saying. We're just, like, I can't speak for everyone on YouTube, but from my point of view, I'm just here trying to help you guys how I can. Like, I don't know everything 100%. You guys teach me things. I try to teach you guys what I know. It's a reverse thing of just endless circles, and I'll never know absolutely everything, but I'm going to continue to learn where I can and continue to grow. I remember, like, I was looking at old videos the other day for some reason, because the channel crossed like 70,000 a little while ago, but I was looking at some of the older videos, and I remember watching myself struggle to put fuel injectors into the 17 STI when still had the EJ in it. And going from watching myself struggle to putting in injectors, which now I can do blindfolded if I needed to or if I wanted to. Obviously a metaphor for that. But going from that to doing what we're doing now, it's insane. It's insane how much you can learn in such a short period of time when you dedicate, like, this is what you want to do kind of mentality to it. You know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You smelling what I stepped in? I think so. Speedy, sorry for asking so many questions, man. Dude, you're totally good. That's why we do live streams. About the cop intake, will that void my warranty 100%? Yes. Yes. I'm not saying it will void your warranty, but it opens the door to possible warranty denial because you have an intake on the car. The stock, if it has a stock tune on it and you're running a Cobb intake, the math scaling is not right for that intake. So it's not going to be 100%. But yes, it does open the door for potential to have warranty claim denials. I have an 04WRX. What's some good suspension for it? Well, what are you looking for? If you're looking for coilovers, BC, if you're like me and you don't want to spend... See, here's the thing. Now that I'm talking about suspension, I was talking about this in a video that I was shooting earlier for the Evo. Because I'm shooting 2 videos at the same time right now. It's a hot mess of things going on. But I was talking about this earlier. Like, Fortunatos used to be my go-to for coilovers up until the price increases. It's difficult to justify buying Fortunato 500s now at the price that they're at. They used to be $1,200 for a set of coilovers. Like, after tax, maybe like $1,275 or something like that. Now, I went to order a set of FA 500s for the Evo until I saw the price, where now it's like $1,750 after like tax and shipping, I was like, no, dude, like I know BC coilovers are still good. I like BCs. I've never had an issue with BCs aside from some of the super early models I had seizing on me. Fuel 441 Fuels are another great coilover. I always sleep on. I always forget about Fuel coilovers. Another great coilover. But the price difference from a set of BC coilovers to Fortunatos now is almost $650. I'm not disagreeing that Fortunato is the best. Fortunato is top tier for coilover in my opinion. But for the price that they're at now, for the price for what you can get for other coilovers, you could get a set of BC coilovers with Swift springs that have already been revalved for less than you're paying for a set of Fortunato 500s with the basic spring rates. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And I know it's material costs and labor costs that are driving a lot of the price increases. But I've never had issues with BCs. BCs with Swift Springs are fantastic coilovers, in my opinion, for those who are on a budget. Like, I got my BCs for the Evo for under $1,200 shipped. And I know BCs are good. Are BCs a solid ride, if only dropping an inch? I mean, you can play with the dampening. If you're looking to only go down an inch, I'd probably just do springs. But if you want full adjustability, then by all means, snag a set of coilovers. But for, like, daily driving and, like, fun track use, BCs are my go-to. LOL, Fortunato and top tier in the same sentence. I think, in my opinion, I think they're top tier. I mean, they're hand built, they're valved, they're good coilovers. But for the price that they're at now, it's just hard to justify them. Yo, my built motor spun 2 rod bearings within 15 miles, so the oil was not returning. But instead, the turbo is puking it back out the exhaust and intercooler piping. Any idea what could cause this? I don't want to 100% say it, but I'm guessing a clog in the oil return line was probably causing that. Like, that's my first go-to, is there's a clog in the oil return line that was probably causing something to backfeed back up so the oil couldn't properly drain. Like, off the top of my head, that's what I'd have to say. Are TN coilovers any good? Some say they suck. Personally, I would not buy... You know what I mean by the term top tier. It's a frame of reference. Personally, I wouldn't buy TN coilovers. TNs were good 15 years ago. They do make good sets of TNs now, but there's other options out there. I wouldn't personally buy TNs. Bagged boys only. I'm down. I like bags. I like bags. I plan to... bags will be coming back to the channel in the future. I miss having bags. Everyone hates on bags. I don't understand it. When you set up bags properly, they can feel phenomenal. They feel great. It's the times where you just throw bags on a car without any like supporting mods for the suspension is when they feel very boaty. I say springs unless it's a full track car or going really, really low. Most people don't set up coilovers properly. That is also true. What was it? There was a photo I was looking at the other day of somebody who was parting out their car. And I understand certain people who do motocross events set up their coilovers in this way. But not the way these ones were set up. The top hats of the coilovers, they have their camber plates. So if the camber plate sits perpendicular to the car like this, so front of the car, back of the car, camber plate. It's perpendicular to everything else. This dude had both of his top hats turned the same direction. So yeah, you could adjust caster that way, but you're adjusting all the caster the same way. Both top hats were facing the same direction. It blew my mind. I've never seen it before. That's all right. It's all right. Live and learn. We live and learn. What's up, people? A little bit late, but I made it. Keith, welcome, my friend. Hey, my boy. Did I miss anything? Well, okay, wow. I went through some of these ones. I'll trade you my 240. Cameron, you want to trade your 240 for the Evo? Does it come with the... Are you still putting the V8 in it? You still got the V8? Cameron, I don't even know if you're in here anymore, man. But if it comes with the V8, man, you talked me into it. Let's go. You got to finish putting the Evo back together. I'm joking. Thinking of selling my GRWX and getting an Evo X seems more mod-friendly for more power, baby. What would you do? Honestly, I like the Evo X's. I like the Evo X's. The only thing I don't like about the Evo 10s, X's, whatever you prefer, is the interior in them. That's the only thing I don't like about the Evo 10s. But that can be made to be a little bit more modification friendly or streetcar friendly if you want to. Exterior wise, I like them. The 4B11, I like that engine also. Personally, I've always wanted an Evo 8 or 9, so that's why I got the Evo 8. But I like the Evo 10s. I'd say if you want to do it from a WRX to an Evo, that's a big jump in my opinion. I'd say get the Evo. Thank you for the honesty on the GrimmSpeed. I guess you got my message earlier today on one of your old videos. I don't think I've had a chance to go through comments today. I think I've been running around all day, but anytime. I'll always give my honest opinion. KW Club Sport for the win. KWs are some expensive. Here's the thing with KWs that I don't get. KWs are like super nice coilovers, but they don't come with top hats. Why doesn't KW give you top hats? That's one question I've always had. What your thought on wagons? I like wagons. I got no quarrels against wagons. Blasphemy. Some rep wheels are okay, most are junk, but work great for a budget. Evo X gets crazy. What do you think of the S14 or S15? I think the S15 is insanely overhyped. I also think the S14 is a little overhyped. S13, though. I'm down for an S13. I like S13s. S13 hatchbacks. Woo! Woo! It's my spicy side right there. I've always wanted it, always wanted an S13 hatch with the pop-up headlights. Ooh, you know it. You know it. Mako is a 92, 97 cluster. They do. That's tempting. Do it, Doug. Do it. Difference between IHI and non-IHI turbo, if that makes sense. LMAO new to having a Subi. Most of them are IHI. I know the 15 plus are Garrett. IHI is great stock turbos. Great. I totally agree with that. I hated the fact that Mitsubishi said fuck the Eclipse and made it a crossover. I totally agree. Totally agree. Has anyone seen those weird renders of the potential Evo coming back? It's hideous. It looks like an Evo, a Subaru, and a Type R had a baby, and it's not good looking. Not good looking. What about the Mark III Super? Overrated or not? Nah, not overrated. I don't think so, at least. We've been going for like an hour. Yeah, we've been going for an hour. I have to jump off, unfortunately, you guys. I have to go finish shoot. I have to go eat dinner and then go to the shop and finish shooting a video, so that way you guys have a video for tomorrow. So with that, I appreciate everyone swinging through. And what day is Friday, actually? So that way, are we doing a stream on Friday? Friday is Christmas Eve. We'll do a Christmas Eve stream. Why not? It'll probably be in the early morning, though. Or the, like, mid-afternoon. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, appreciate all the donuts, you guys. Appreciate everyone swinging through. If I don't see you guys or talk to you guys by Christmas or your holiday of choice, hopefully you guys have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you guys celebrate. If it's just a normal day to you guys, have an awesome week. And with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies. I just got here. Hello, Drown Silence. I hope you have a great week, my friend.